And with this incredibly awkward silent moment, welcome back, everybody, to Asagao Academy Normal Boots Club. Getting better and better at saying that, although my general pronunciation of things is dying so swiftly. Anyways, last time what did we do? We figured out the relationship between the Normal Boots Club and the Hidden Block Club. That was interesting. Apparently they're not bitter rivals. They're just sort of competitive rivals, like friends rivals. Which bums me out a little bit. Thought it was going to be a little more interesting than that, but whatever. It's fine. Anyways, we're here with Jirard, who's apparently taking us around campus. Getting us to see all of what's what. Giving us a tour. I guess it's probably the best way to describe it. Anyways. And we're off again. That's Azalea Art Center. There's a recording booth and lots of spare rooms for clubs to meet in. The theater is right next to it. It's where John holds the drama club and all its rehearsals. I think the student council elections are held there, and Jirard has a special event at least once a semester. Last year, it was a martial arts exhibition, and Jirard did kendo against other practitioners in the school. Jirard doing I thought he was a model. What? He shook his head in awe.
See what I mean?
He's truly talented. Really, all of my friends are. I think I'm really lucky to have people like that around me.
Jirard.
Aw, Jirard. I totally don't have a voice anymore. Aw, Jirard. Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you have a question? No, that's alright. Great. Over there you can see Hagenbana peeking out in the distance. There's a field separating us, and people like to eat there. Jirard seemed a cheerful, grateful, down-to-earth kind of person. He was going out of his way to help me out and be kind to me, and didn't even seem to realize what a big deal that was. I giggled. Something told me I shouldn't point it out. Despite that, I was truly thankful. He took me to the places Mai did, and more, describing everything and several past events in excruciating detail. It was a little much for a friendly tour, there we go, but having the names and locations of the buildings burned into my mind was a good thing. We ended the tour back in Poppy Hall after what seemed like hours of walking. Jirard was keen on finishing off the tour with the best place on campus. Ta-da! Here it is, the Normal Boots Club Room. It looks stupid. Well, I mean, it just looks like a classroom, whatever. He burst the doors open and pointed inside. It looked like a regular room, filled with desks and some kind of toys. It's not much, but it's home to my happiest memories. There we go. He's the homebody. He shut the door again and dusted his hands. There's a little closet here people use to store things, too. He reached to turn the handle, but paused, then retracted his hand. Was that a shutter I saw? Just a little tip. Knock before you open the door to any closet on campus. People really like to just all the time. Oh, I don't understand it.
Really?
It's crazy. Why? Oh, you know, ghosts, I guess. Sexy ghosts. That was strange advice, delivered strangely. Jirard was uncomfortable. I wasn't sure what to make of it. He knocked, and a few seconds later opened the door. Someone was in that closet. I was not expecting someone in that closet. Why was someone in that closet?
Hey!
Jirard waved to the person and closed the door, turning back to me. Who? Sorry if he scared you. What? Anyways, that's it for the tour. How was it? Smiles. Totally oblivious to what just happened. Or entirely ignoring. He beamed. I hesitated, but seeing his eyes twitch slightly, thought better than to bring it back up. It was awesome. Thank you so much. I learned a lot about the school and about you and about your friends. It really made me feel included. No problem at all. I like helping out. I wish I had someone to show me around when I first got here.
Huh.
You have no idea how long it took me to find all the secret tunnels and make a complete map of campus. Secret tunnels?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, man. Gotta show you. It's great. We have wormholes in the school. Jirard glanced at the clock hanging in the wall and winced.
Oh.
Darn, I gotta get going. I have homework to do. If you ever need help, though, I'm definitely here for you. Just call me up through the wormhole. He got out a notebook and scribbled down something. He then ripped it out and gave it to me. Here. My phone number, dorm number, address, parents' phone number, email, spacebook, blipper information. What the fuck is blipper? Don't hesitate to ask me anything.
See you later.
I'll see you later, Hannah. It was really great spending time with you. Just like that, he was gone. I put the paper in my bag, chuckling softly to myself, then paused. I had to check. We were in front of the supply closet the whole time, and I fought the urge to open the door after Jirard closed it. Now I was going to see who was in there. It was empty. Might actually be the case. Darkness. The light was off this time. I slid my hand across the wall, looking for a switch, and flipped it. There was no one in the closet. I froze, still as the paints and construction paper that lined the walls. He wasn't in here, and this was the only exit that you knew of. Let's just harp back onto the secret tunnels portion of that conversation. I closed the door, blinked hard, and walked straight back to my dorm room. Forget about it. Just forget about it. Just, don't even... Nope. Ignoring that last incident, Jirard truly went out of his way to show he was thinking about me. In fact, I got the impression he was this way for everyone. Maybe even everything. He was thorough, very thorough. So incredibly thorough. And when he wanted you to help you, he did everything in his power to do so. Maybe it hadn't meant much to him, but it meant a lot to me. I returned to the dorm and crawled in bed with a smile on my face, ready to take on the next day. This time I knew I wouldn't get lost. Yay! Oh. Okay. Mai and I arrived at Poppy Hill Hall the next morning and immediately became clear. Something changed. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. But something did. Probably wasn't the posters drenched in nauseating-inducing colors that were plastered on the lockers. That was not it. Several students gathered to take a look. Oh my gosh. We walked over to one of the walls to get a better look. Is that Jirard? When Mai didn't respond, I turned to look at her. The expression on her face told me that her mind wandered somewhere that would have made a call girl blush. You're drooling. That seemed to jolt her out of her fantasy. She lifted a sleeve to wipe away the dribble on her chin. I am not. What are those posters for? Well, last year Jirard put on a fashion show. It looks like he's doing it again this year. I didn't know Jirard was into fashion.
Mai shrugged.
He's not. I waited for some type of clarification.
So cute!
One time in biology, I saw him take off his sweater and his shirt kind of got stuck to it and pulled it up, and I swear he had like 20 abs. Because that's totally physically possible, and wouldn't it all kill you? I waited in vain.
Good morning.
Hello, ladies. Oh no. Mai and I whipped around. There stood Jirard, in all his glistening, magnificent glory. Mai's face turned a blushing pink. The most beautiful guy in school. I see you're admiring my totally sweet posters. Yeah, they're really something, Jirard. I like your abs. I like your abs. With a sudden, soul-crushing realization of what she said, her expression twisted into a mixture of horror and disgust. Jirard was unfazed.
Hana?
Thanks, but... Hana, it was actually you I wanted to speak to. Why would he want to talk to me? Yeah, okay, what's up? Jirard looked expectantly at Mai. She didn't move. Realizing she was in trouble, I nudged her with my elbow as subtly as I could.
Hey!
Mai, would you get me a soda? I'm really thirsty. Could you just... Thanks. Okay. Without a word, Mai scuttled away. Jirard turned back to me, a cool glint in his eye. He seemed used to the effect he had on women.
Well,
I wanted to talk to you about the fashion show, actually. You're new here and all, so you probably don't know, but every year I put on a little fashion show to showcase my modeling skills.
What?
Wait, what? You know, just to make sure people don't forget what I'm capable of. He reached into his pocket, pulled out a stack of glossy photos, and thrust them into my hands. I stared down at them in awe. Yeah, good. I flipped through them, starting to notice a pattern. As you can tell, my beauty is something that simply can't go to waste. I like to hold a fashion show here at Asagao Academy to ensure everyone gets their yearly dose of hair flip. Pro Jirard. I flipped to the last photo. That was just really, really English. I flipped to the last photo. He shot up my neck and into my ears. Surely this was some kind of joke. I shoved the stack of photos back at him, wiping my sweaty palms against my shirt. What does this have to do with me? Ah, that might be a touch rude. Jirard, as smooth as ever, simply smiled.
you're perfect.
I think you have potential, Hannah. I right-clicked. God damn it. He suddenly leaned in, close to me. So close, in fact, that I could smell his cologne. A musky, sweet aroma of earthy scents and... ham? Potential for what exactly? Jirard shifted, his mouth so close to my ear I could feel its heat. For greatness. He reached into his shirt pocket and retrieved a simple slip of paper. With quivering hands, I accepted it.
All right.
My card. My number's on the bottom if you're ever interested. I could teach you a thing or two about modeling. I stared down at the card in my hand, feeling that if I looked away, it would disappear. By the time I gathered the courage to face him again, Jirard was gone. Excuse me. Feeling quite dizzy, I headed for class, the business card strangled to death in my white-knuckled hand. By the time I got through the milling students to the classroom, I was sitting at a desk, face down and completely still. I took my seat and twisted around to poke the dejected, my-shaped heap. She wouldn't budge.
Hey!
My? I heard a muffled groan of despair.
I can't believe this.
I'm such a social disaster. No, you're not. I tried to sound comforting, but I was never good at this sort of thing. Mai finally lifted her head from a desk. What's that? She motioned to the business card that was still in my hand. I set it in front of her. Mai appraised it for a long minute with a blank face, as if I set a rare artifact in front of her that she didn't actually believe was real. Then her eyebrows pulled together. He gave you his number? That really piqued the mic all over the place. Well, yeah, sort of. I mean, not really. He said I should call him if I want him to teach me to model like him. You know, with that big scrunchy face and that weird, awful smile. It was embarrassing to even say the words. It was embarrassing to even say, and the words felt awkward in my mouth. You're telling me. The moment I said them out loud, I wished I could grab them back and swallow them. I expected Mai to give me a once-over before making an off-the-cuff comment about how I wasn't nearly pretty enough to be a model. But she didn't.
Yeah!
He, totally wants to get with you. Her tone was so matter-of-fact, I gasped.
What?
What? No, he doesn't. Why would you say that?
Bingo.
Okay, Hannah. I've taken sex ed classes to know when a guy fully wants you. And Jirard, fully wants you. Because, totally, sex ed, best education for romance. I swear I didn't even click right-click that time. Best education for romance. Romance, feelings of the heart, everything. Sex ed class, perfect. Mortified, I snatched the business card back off her desk and shoved it into my jacket pocket, turning away. My cheeks felt like they were on fire. By now, the classroom was filled with students. They chatted amongst themselves, but the white noise of the conversations wasn't loud enough to drown out my... whatever. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see John and PBG sitting at their desks at the back of the classroom. I'm talking serious grabby hands in the back of his dad's Camaro here. You're gonna make babies with Pro Jirard, Hannah. little glittering Jirard babies. No, I'm not. You're totally crazy. I don't even know what you're talking about. Miss Shizuka, like some kind of angel, cleared her throat at the front of the class, exhaled gratefully, and sunk down in my seat. Had I sunk down in my seat? What? 1 second. Oh, I exhaled gratefully. There we go. That's the difference. When class finally ended, Mai and I headed for the cafeteria. The incident forgotten in her hurried attempt to explain Miss Shizuka's scandalous last relationship. Apologies for Skype.
What a jerk!
Seriously? He spent all his time trying to choose between her and some dead chick who only liked him because he looked like her ex-boyfriend. I don't even know what they're talking about. I mean, who does that? We got our food and hesitated, yes, right, in the middle of the room, looking at the normal boots table. Neither of us wanted to go up and demand a seat, especially after wriggling our way to the day before. What if they changed their minds? But Satch, noticing us standing like lost lambs in the middle of the room, waved us over.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. How was class? You know, normal. Normal boots. Wow, that peaked the mic to all shit. I don't even know why. Okay. Satch nodded and turned away, having been in the middle of talking to Josh. That was awkward. Despite how familiarly he treated me, I still didn't know how to talk to him, or any of them. I looked across the table and locked eyes with PPG, who stared at me like I was a baby German Shepherd. What the fuck does that even mean? Like I was a baby German what? You.
All right.
Cookies!
What?
What?
Oh, sick.
You brought us cookies. You're the best, Jirard. Paul sprang out of his chair and practically tackled Jirard. Whoa, calm down. There's more than enough cookies to go around. Just wait. Jirard started passing the cookies around the table, but paused. You're back again? He looked at Mai and me. I tried to ignore the disappointment in his face. Well, here. He handed us each a cookie, then headed back across the cafeteria. I stared at the small cookie chips, melting in the warm cookie. Did he not want us here? But he was so nice yesterday. I didn't even want to eat the cookie. Not if he was going to be as two-faced as that. Seriously? That is... That's... That's some crazy thought processing you're going through there. Okay.
Hey! Watch where you're walking next time!
A sheepish Jirard stood next to a short, skinny boy who was holding his tray above his head. I'm sorry, I'll be more careful.
Oh, you're from Normal Boots! Well, you're the guy who plays with itty-bitty kitties, aren't you?
The boy sneered.
How the hell did you manage to get in with a group like that?
Huh?
They're my friends.
Playing with those stupid dolls, you're an embarrassment.
The kids were hitting his shoulders. The kids friends, there we go. The kids' friends were hitting his shoulders. Mega Man, come in. Looking from Jirard to our table with panicked eyes. I think we're gonna stop it right there. Just right there. I think that text was probably someone telling me to shut the hell up. So, If you guys could like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share, do all the social media bollocks, that would be wonderful. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching. I am the Morbid Hobo, and goodbye.